30 years seems like a lot for something that stupid, but I don't run the judicial system, so. Oh, hello everybody.
Hi.
We are back. We are back and we are live in your face on your screen that you're watching this on or not watching it on. I don't know. You guys do whatever you want with your lives. I'm just here. It's episode 15 of ASScast. And how is everyone doing today? Al, how are you doing today?
Surviving, not thriving.
That's a part of it.
That's enough.
Yeah.
I would agree.
There's always enough.
I mean, if you're surviving, you're unfortunately going to have to thrive at some point. So,
are you sure?
I don't know. I've never had to thrive in my life, so I've been coasting pretty easily. I don't know. Maybe it's society, not me, but
I mean, you are a white man. Things are made pretty easy for you.
Since when?
It's the best.
How did you just assume my identity?
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Roxy, how are you doing today?
Doing well. I just wanted to point out that in the next episode, there is going to then be at least 4 states in which our ASScast is at the age of consent. It's great. Alabama and Iowa listeners should expect you guys in here real soon.
Hell yeah.
Feeling good. Representing everyone, very inclusive by eating my very small cucumbers. It's not about the size, it's about the flavor.
It's about how it makes you feel.
With the tub of hummus I'm eating it with is bigger than the cucumbers. That's how my day is going. How about you, Sam? I've skipped over Stu.
That's okay. He's used to it. I'm fine. I'm getting ready to travel tomorrow, so it'll be fun.
Disney? Question mark?
Yeah, Disney's starting tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, gonna be a full blown Disney.
You gonna start a fight on the Small World ride?
I'm gonna try.
I hope you do.
It's very hard to because you
just gotta get real drunk.
But yeah, I mean, I'll just have to turn around, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I can try to fight Caitlin, but I'll lose, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I would like you to try to one-up the diarrhea plane person.
Yeah, if you go into it planning to diarrhea the plane, you could really get something done.
That's true. I can, intentionally going in there.
Oh no, you don't. You literally go in there. I'll sleep.
Sir, why are your pants already down? Just wait. You'll find out in a minute.
I feel so bad for that person.
It's nice that I haven't seen that anybody's released their names, so that they're not
yeah. And I will say it's very funny. The folks who are that is my worst nightmare when flying on a plane, and I'm like, congrats, you don't have flight anxiety, because if that's the worst thing that could possibly happen to you,
right,
you've never thought about the terrors of actually flying.
I don't know. I feel like I'm more afraid of that than the plane crashing, because if the plane crashes, I'm dead, whatever, but if I shit the whole plane, I have to live with that.
So in your ideal scenario, you'd shit all over the plane and then it crashes.
Yeah, or just the crash. Whatever gets us there quicker.
I don't have to shit first. Just let it crash.
Yeah.
Aw, Caitlin's gonna make you a nice breakfast burrito before the flight.
Oh, she's so sweet to me.
Sprinkle laxatives all over it.
A man living with IBS needs a burrito before a flight, so it's the best.
There's a skit from Sebastian Maniscalco where he talks about how if the plane was going down, he would take the little oxygen mask thing that comes down and he would wrap it around his neck and he would just off himself before the plane landed.
Well, that's no fun.
But then he was talking about how, knowing him, the plane would right itself after that, and then he would just be swinging in the aisle.
Yeah, that seems like a quitter's mentality. You got to see that thing through.
Are you really seeing it through though? Because you don't really get to see the end.
That's a good question, Jackie.
Great question.
That's a good question. Also, do you think you would be accepted into hell with diarrhea pants?
Yes.
I do not.
Accepted. I thought the point of hell was they accept everybody, and the other places
Oh, no, see, I think
the guest list type scenario.
I guess it depends on like how you view hell. Like to me, I would say that hell isn't like a place that people automatically get sent to if they're bad. It's more purgatory, in my opinion.
Doesn't purgatory not exist anymore? Didn't the
Did Purgatory get canceled?
Yeah.
Did they find Purgatory's tweets? The fuck do you mean Purgatory not a thing anymore? They went under like Enron.
Yeah, Purgatory went out of business.
Their stocks tanked.
There are just too many people waiting in purgatory, so they created Purgatory 2.0.
Two Purg, two Tory. Stoop, how are you doing today?
Wait, hold on. Let me
We all
guess.
skip you.
Pretty gay.
You know, I was gonna say good, but that works.
You know, I was gonna say good.
I just want to get to the point in this show where I don't actually have to say anything because, like everyone else, just knows what I'm gonna say already. That'd be sick.
We're all gonna answer for you.
Yeah, and I can just sit back and collect my check. Our sweet paychecks that we get for this.
Yeah, I write all of you checks individually.
1 cent. Damn.
Thank you. Here's 1 cent. Thank you for your 2 cents during this podcast.
Also, I see Jackie's comment about needing to talk to Wes about hell. If I am ever actually conversing with someone about heaven and hell, I'm very fucked up, and you should put me in a
I'm beyond gone.
There is nothing about that conversation that I want to be a part of sober. So if I'm there, you need to put me in the Uber, and you need to send me home.
Stoop's getting called out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she just doesn't listen to me. It's okay.
It's non-alcoholic bourbon.
That's right. Yeah, this is 0% alcohol.
0 proof.
That's ginger ale.
That's what it is. With a giant ice cube.
Yeah.
This
That's
is
just
actually
that's
true.
just what ice cubes you have. That's totally fine.
I
Caitlin
thought
did
that
tell
was
me.
the Vegas trip. I thought the Vegas trip was my paycheck.
Yeah.
It can be.
Caitlin did tell me to pay you all, but I did keep it for myself, and now we're going to Disney, so it's cool.
It's fine as long as you fight somebody on the Small World ride.
As long as I make it worth it for you.
Yeah, and you have to record it somehow. If we get content out of this Disney trip, it's a business expense.
What if I get out of the? I
What
guess
if
it's a boat you're in, and I like fight one of the animatronics.
I literally was just about to ask that, Sam. Count if you fight an animatronic.
Does that count?
I mean, sure. If you're really drunk, sure.
You're really drunk first.
Yeah.
Just okay. I mean, I'll try.
Is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. My
Do
apologies.
you consider yourself a Disney adult?
No,
Okay.
no.
You're-
This will only be the second time I've gone as an adult, so
okay.
I haven't been an adult very long. But
Wear the T-shirts.
T-shirts.
Like when you went after you got
Yeah,
married.
somebody made those for us. Yeah. I
You're
didn't.
more of a Disney adult than other not Disney
Yeah,
adults.
Celeste has got it.
Perfect.
That's fair. I'll give her that.
If you go to Disney with your kids, you're gonna have a bad time.
I agree.
That's-
So why would I wait for that?
When you go, is it that restaurant thing still going on? Can you like drink around the world?
Yeah, that started in end of July. It goes till November, I think. So that'll be going on while we're there, except we're going there in the morning. Yeah, that kind of sucks. But
No, it'll be fine.
what does she mean? I know we have. I literally just said we have T-shirts.
I'm wearing a T-shirt. Fun fact.
Are you? Bullshit.
Yeah.
Source? What's your source on that?
If you do this, it's a T. See, it's a T.
Are you trying? Stop doing your Jesus impressions. We're not doing that. Hey,
Lily is in the
Crucified,
comments just
get
talking
it?
about all these things that are superior. Like, okay.
Cedar Point.
Cedar
Never
Point,
been.
Cedar Point is lit, but your tummy hurts on
Really?
roller coasters, so you couldn't go.
Yeah, same with
Fuck,
Six Flags.
any time you guys want to go to Cedar Point, I'm with that shit. Hell yeah.
Tristan got
Man,
your
I
ass.
It is what it is, man.
All right, let's get
Damn.
into it though. So, first topic today is since it is the NFL kickoff today. Spoiler alert if you didn't know that.
Blah.
Hey, thank you.
That was the wrong theme song,
Yeah,
but
are you doing Final Countdown?
I don't know what.
I went
Yeah.
to the NBC. I don't even know what one I was trying to do.
You
but-
thought of a song that's never existed before.
You trying to do the like waiting all day?
She makes like 9 melodies together. It's like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That was the one I was trying.
That's exactly.
Anyway, I want to know how you guys if you do watch football, how you like to watch football games, whether you like to be at home, at the game, at a bar, with people. How do you enjoy watching football games? If you enjoy watching football games, which it's not, it's hard to if you root for a bad team.
I tend to be alone while watching football, just like out of not hanging out with people. Like, I don't go out of my way. However, I feel like I would need to be in a group of people. I would like to watch football with people, but with a group of people that is also as loudmouthed as I am. Like, if we're watching the Bears, like, I am the one screaming at the TV. I don't 100% always know what's going on, but I know that you're supposed to get rid of the ball and cross the lines. So, like,
Al's just confused, screaming.
often it's like, get rid of it. What are you doing? But like,
Yeah.
There you go.
decibels higher than that. So, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with.
Al's just yelling, "Get rid of it!" It's like it's a commercial. Stop yelling at the TV.
get rid of the ads.
I agree. Roxy, what were you gonna say? Go ahead.
I think football is way too slow to watch by yourself. So I do watch it like if I'm actually like watching it with intention, like not just having it in the background. I have to watch it like at a bar with other people, and like I'll just watch football. That's fine because I do like that's what I do like about football season is that there's at least 3 days a week where you know you can have something on in the background that you don't have to ultimately care about. But yeah, I prefer to watch it like at a bar and then get a little get my alcohol intake in for that Sunday and then go home and like snack veg for the like later games and night games.
Appetizers are essential to football season.
I agree.
True.
It is the appetizer sport, but I want to go back to something you said, Roxy, which is that football's too slow to watch by yourself. Do you not watch baseball by yourself?
I mean, more just there's way too much stoppage. Baseball's at least continuous,
Well, it is now thanks to the pitch clock.
Thanks, Rob Manfred.
but just way too many like stoppages and play. And then especially like college football, you've got like that first commercial after like so many minutes, and then like you've got the 2-minute warning, half like just there's too many like scheduled stoppages compared to baseball. Is even if it's slow, you're still advancing. Whereas football, you just stop a lot.
There's an honest answer from Jackie. She watches at home, so she can ask what the hell's happening.
So I will say but to your point, Stoop, it's baseball's slow, but it's still continuous. So I would have to say like football isn't slow, but it's just like too like stop and go, I guess a better way to say it.
You're not the first person I've heard say that it's too much stopping. It's too much not things not happening.
Yeah. And like I like football, like I'll watch it, but like
it is. You get it's a lot of excitement building up to like a play that lasts a few seconds, and then everybody's on the ground, and you gotta just take all the time to get set back up and do it again, and you just do that for like 3 hours.
But if we're gonna talk about that, we need to talk about the last like 2 minutes of a basketball game. Whenever
I
Taking
don't,
forever.
Al, don't start me. It's not basketball. So bring this up again when it's college basketball season. I'm not ready to get mad yet. It's 7:15.
Okay.
Tristan wants an undercam of the center and quarterback ball exchange.
There you go.
He wants that to be intimate. That
Put
that
a
would be
why don't they have a camera in the ball yet? That'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be
in
cool.
the ball?
Yeah.
Ball
I
cam.
want a camera on the net.
It's just like if a spiral's thrown, it's just a camera.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's great. It'd be great.
I'm glad Celeste mentioned it. Wait, down this way. If you just came in during Stoop's explanation of football without context, he's definitely talking about doing it.
Yeah. When am I not though?
Fair.
That's a great question.
Yumper, I just wrote a blog about this.
For me, it depends on how much I care about the game I'm watching. If it's a game I care about, I would rather be watching it at home by myself or like with like one or two other people who also care about the game. That's how I feel about it. Like because I want to concentrate on the game if I like actually give a shit about it. Of course, now that Northwestern is dead to me, I can't imagine really caring about a football game again because the Bears don't have that kind of emotional pull. Because it's just too much fun when they're bad. I can't like earnestly really get into it. But in general, like I think that the NFL for sure is not so much the case in college because college has a little bit of atmosphere and I like marching band and all that type of shit. But the NFL is, in my opinion, hands down a better product on television. I don't understand, especially in like shitty weather. I do not understand the appeal of spending money on tickets to go sit at an NFL stadium, and you're just getting in my opinion, a worse product than you would if you just stayed your ass home. Like you guys said, you can have snacks and hors d'oeuvres, and you can really dig in and you get all the good angles. And if it's like the main game of the week and you have the good commentators, that's cool too. Of course, there's a lot of and now that there's football games on like every single day between college and pro and everything, there's some, I mean, good God, give me a check to be bad at fucking broadcasting.
But really pretty good is Tony Romo. I don't actually hate.
No, Romo is a good analyst. His voice is grating, and he, I think, shares a problem that all of today's analysts, for the most part, have, which is that they feel compelled to fill every second of airtime. Like I'm watching. This is not radio, right? Like I can see what's happening. You could shut the fuck up and like take a drink of water for a second, because you also, my dad made this point earlier. It's one thing if it's the Super Bowl where you're going to have kids tuning in and people who don't normally watch football. So you do want to kind of break down every single play. But it's like if I'm watching fucking Northwestern Rutgers on a Thursday, I probably already know like why they handed the ball off on 2nd and 8. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to. Oh God, it drives me nuts.
Or if you're just watching that in general, you probably know what the fuck you're doing.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need to explain to me it's 4th down, so they're gonna punt. I know. Thank you.
I love that Stoop talks himself into anger.
I feel like the appeal though, like Stoop, you're saying like you don't get like why fans would like go out though. Like the huge appeal of an NFL season or a college football season is the fact that they're so limited.
Well, again, I think that you have more of a case to make for going to D1 college football game because those are lit because you have the marching band and
they actually like keep you entertained.
No, but I think you guys are talking about two different things if I'm understanding correctly. Because Alex is talking about going out to like a bar. Stoop's talking about actually going to the game.
Yeah. No, I'm talking like going to a game though. Like it's like so like. Well, first of all, I feel like tailgate culture within NFL football is like a whole thing in itself. Like people don't even need to go to the game; they just go to tailgate. Like,
but then we can hang out at my house. We don't need to go to a parking lot to do.
But like that's not everyone's mindset. And also, there's only like 8 home games.
I don't care about everyone. I'm talking about me.
I think for the Bears, it's been for at least the past few years, you have to have a ticket in order to tailgate.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense.
Which kind of,
and it's also like $100 to park in their tailgate lot.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh,
and
it's
I'm-
not even
and
just any lot. You have to
it's-
go like a specific.
Yeah, specific lot.
And again, there's by being in the stadium, you're gonna miss things that you would otherwise catch if you're watching on television. So
And that's the thing that I hate about football is
Yeah.
how like football feels so like elitist might not be the right word, but in a sense like it is because like you like there's only 8 games, like oh like you can't make it out, like like there's 8 chances and then like I just like it's just so much.
yeah, I want to clarify this baloney that what was posited was that you could go and tailgate it and have no intention of going into the game. That's what I was saying we could do at my house. If I'm going to the game, yeah, tailgating's lit, whatever, cool. I'm
We're not gonna do just a tailgate.
Yeah, I didn't fucking just show up to tailgate. I mean, if I like live walking distance to wherever we're tailgating, then I guess sure.
Celeste, you can't even pronounce that word, let alone how the fuck did you figure out how to spell it?
Yeah, she spelled it. though.
Bourgeoisie.
Bourgeoisie.
Well, it's like how Stoop and I were talking about the other day that like the Bears in general are, and we're gonna obviously
We could do a whole segment on this.
yeah, we're gonna age everybody in this podcast, but like they're the only team that hasn't won a championship
lifetime.
in our lifetime. So like I've now sat through technically.
Even if you
30
factor in 1985, they're still a dog shit organization.
Yep.
They've been around for so long and they've been bad for the vast majority of the time. But yet the entire city gets so pissed every time they're bad. What are you expecting? It's more likely they're going to be bad than not because they're almost always bad. So it's a blast. It's fun to not be emotionally invested in the Bears. I don't understand people who are emotionally invested in the Bears unless I guess like you were an impressionable child when they won in 1985. Then I forgive you. Otherwise, what the fuck's wrong with you? They're going to be bad. Stop expecting them to be good. They're not going to be good. They're never good.
Yeah, I think the Bears were like my first example or like my first like look into you do not have to like stick around with a team through their shit. It is okay. Like when the Bears get really good and they win a Super Bowl, whenever the fuck that is, I'll be there. And
Man,
like
and it's just like
I'm
you
not gonna
turn on
pretend that I've been there the whole time, but I've been here long enough to be like, all right.
you turn on other NFL games and you see the type of football that like modern NFL teams are playing. You're just like, holy shit! Did you know it wasn't 1948? This is amazing.
I do feel very confident in Justin Fields, though. That is my.
Oh yeah. I mean,
It's
I
really cool.
I like him very much, and I hope he does well.
Agreed.
Very, very political.
Okay, what was the original question? Okay, we went on.
We were talking about base.
Sam, how do you prefer to watch football?
100% at home on my own TV, nobody
Dick-
around me.
Dick out,
Yeah, hand in my pants or my dick out, either way.
heroin
Laying
flowing,
out. Yep, just
the usual.
just dead on the couch, just staring off.
Yeah.
I've been to bars to watch games. I've had people over to watch games, and I can't take it. I feel like Ron Swanson anytime I watch a football game with somebody who's I know more than you. Like, please
Yeah.
stop yelling. Please stop yelling at my TV about something you have no idea what's happening about.
That's always tough.
I will say though, it is easy in my opinion to like have people over for like a sporting event because it's a hard cutoff of like, okay, now get the fuck out of my apartment.
Right.
Like at least at the very fucking least, you know that if someone's terrible, you have to make it through another quarter and then they can get the fuck out. So there's that at least.
Yes, I love watching football with Caitlin's dad. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Wow, so cute.
Yeah. I've been to football games, obviously, like in person. It's hard.
No
to follow
way.
people. It
Me too, man.
Sucks. I just don't.
Sick,
it's not
dude.
on my preference.
My
Nice
brother,
flex.
my brother and I
you.
went to the
I have a
game
lot of money.
the Bills on Christmas Eve when it was like -15.
Yeah.
And the foam on my beer froze.
Yeah, I
My
remember.
beer didn't, obviously,
Jesus
but I had to like.
See, I'm just not
regulate
gonna
them.
do that. I'm not gonna do that for football. I'm not gonna do that for anything.
Because fucking global warming, I bought the tickets in like November for my friend when it was like 40 fucking degrees outside.
Wasn't
And I was like, this is gonna be great. Like we're gonna fucking drink outside and hang out, and then we'll go do this. Like
It's not gonna be that bad.
yeah, like the one fucking token Bears game I go to a decade.
And then it was negative 15 degrees. So much for global warming.
Global cooling took over, and it's fine.
No, but then you just get those folks. They're like, "Yeah, this is bear weather, man. This is just
fuck
yeah."
no. Frostbite is not bear weather. Bears hibernate
Yeah.
for a fucking reason. Polar bear weather, yes, makes sense. All right, next topic I got is if you were recruiting a superstar player to your team, what off the wall thing would you do or say to them to get them to join your team? I put the word use in there and I realized that was wrong, but when you're under the influence of things happen. So if you're in a pitch meeting with a superstar player, what weird off the wall thing would you do to pitch?
Is this any sport, any team?
Any sport, any team, anything?
Do we have to pick who we're recruiting?
It's a nice vague question.
Thank you.
Well, if you were recruiting somebody to the White Sox, you could say, hey, just gain a shitload of weight and then you could probably get a gun in here. That's, I don't know. That might appeal to some players.
I will piggyback off of Stoop's pick of the White Sox and say that it's not super random because it is factual, but I think for some reason it would be, I would tell them that they have the potential to be the biggest signing money-wise in White Sox history. And it would be like very little money. They could be that top guy.
We're going to sign you for 76 years for $1 million a year, and you'll still have the biggest total contract in White Sox history of $76 million.
That's right.
Crazy. Al, what about you?
I'm telling them how close the nearest karaoke bar is, and fingers crossed it's really close and they really enjoy karaoke.
That's off the wall. That's what I was trying to get to.
Perfect. On their off days, like scheduled rest day, they have the option to be the mascot for the day.
Nice.
So they could mingle with fans without them actually knowing.
Yeah, like Andrew Benintendi is in Southpaw like every 5th day or something.
He's in Southpaw every 5th day.
Yeah, that's in the contract.
He took less money specifically for that.
He's like, yeah, I'll be in Southpaw once every 5 days.
Yeah, we got us a deal.
Al's pimping out Southpaw.
Or maybe I just thought about being a GM or a team owner, and you're giving the player a tour, and you just kind of slap the stadium and go, "This bad boy could fit so much freaking spaghetti in it." I like to picture that's what they did for Benintendi because he's Italian.
Or you could the GM's like, you get one trade a year. Like you get to put the green light on it.
Yeah, there you go.
But it can't be you.
You get to trade anyone but yourself.
Yeah.
Like, fucking Jack's pissing me off. Trade his ass. They're like, where? I don't know. Canada.
Or like a clown car full of goldfish. But the pizza kind.
Ooh, I've not had pizza goldfish in a long time.
I was
going to say ever.
I was picturing real live fish.
Yeah, so was I.
That's you.
That's what I was picturing.
And no water in there. That'd be stinky.
There's just a bunch of dead goldfish in the sky.
Well, they weren't dead when I put them in there.
Want to sign with us? What was there in an interview? What was the best point of when you realize you want to sign? Well, they gave me a clown car at dead goldfish. And I knew I wanted to be there. Oh my gosh.
Fish car.
Sam, what's your
Fish car.
Yeah. What do you pull?
I was gonna say like offering them something like kind of how you're on that track of like weird museums they could go to. Like they got them free passes to like
the Icelandic penis museum.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really, really ridiculous. We got you a season pass for that. They're like, what if I don't sign? We'll eat the cost. Don't worry about it. Well, somebody will go.
Like the fucking Wonder Museum in Chicago that they keep advertising the shit out of in my fucking social media, and I'm never gonna go. And it's
What
stupid.
if you wonder?
It's stupid. It's a bunch of fucking lights. Woo!
It's a museum of everything I've ever wondered.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. I think call that a museum. It's just like a, I don't know, a sober fucking cheap acid trip.
Well, there goes our fucking advertisement.
You could come to my apartment. We'll call it a museum.
Hell yeah. Take some acid. Have our very own Wonder Museum, and we don't have to go anywhere.
We should answer, but to answer Brian's question too, yes, it is called the Icelandic Phallological Museum.
Oh yeah, there's a real Icelandic penis museum. Absolutely.
It's on the island of
Reykjavik?
No, that's not an island.
It's
Yeah,
there we
just
go.
like that's how the locals pronounce it.
Just deadpan staring in the face.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, can you do that again?
I would just walk in there and put my hands on my hips and I would be like, yep, that's a dick.
That's definitely an Icelandic penis.
That's a penis.
Well, I assume it's not just a museum of Icelandic penises. I assume it's got penises from all over, but it's in Iceland. That's why it's the Icelandic Phallological Museum.
I'm bringing my tape measure.
You go up to the museum and there's like international flags everywhere. So
yeah, I think we should take an ass trip. Put it on the business card, Sam. Instead of going to Disney, we'll go to the Icelandic Penis Museum.
Yep, I'll cancel my flight right now.
Thank you.
So,
that's all I wanted
for Iceland. You got it.
You hear that?
It is surprisingly like, and maybe I fucking.
This is Stoop's Disney trip.
It is surprisingly like pretty affordable to fly to Iceland. Like you can fly there for like less than $1,000. Which
where do I get the $1,000?
Bold of you to assume I have $1,000.
Oh no, I don't have $1,000 either. But I'm figuring if you are going to at least be flying somewhere that does not touch North America, it's.
This is a very important question.
Mine. Next question.
Yay.
Simple.
Simple. Well, now that we have piss started, now we can get to the next topic I have here. What is the weirdest liquid you think has been in the Stanley Cup? Caitlin earlier said piss, and I said that's not a weird liquid. That's something that everybody creates.
No, but
I'm 100% certain everyone has peed in the Stanley Cup.
But is it still not weird? It's still like not considered weird because like piss is normal, but piss is not meant for the Stanley Cup.
No, it's not. But I'm thinking you're
Would
taking
that not make it weird?
These guys are taking it to Russia. They're taking it all over the place. Someone's pissing in that thing.
Right. So what makes it weird? The liquid or the fact that
it's the weirdest liquid you think that's been in the Stanley Cup. So it can be weird to you. It's not weird to me.
You remember earlier when I told you what my goal is for the show?
For everybody to guess your answers?
Yeah, I feel like I don't need to say anything.
I knew as soon as you sat very close to your camera.
I feel like some good old classic jizz has been all up in that Stanley Cup.
It's probably.
That was gonna be mine.
I like that it's classic jizz and not like diet jizz or new jizz. Jizz classic.
Jizz zero.
Yeah.
Just zero is what people who shoot blanks.
Yeah, after a vasectomy, this is
Like, yeah, like
there's
there's
jizz zero. Yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
you-
diet jizz, it's jizz zero.
Jizz
Yeah, like-
zero.
Because I have nothing to create out of this.
Yeah, it's like
Zero
it's
calories.
Really,
I don't know though. It probably still has calories. I have to ask somebody. If you've had a vasectomy, send me a message.
Your semen still have calories.
What is the caloric value of cum?
I need the nutrition facts of your post
Do you think-
vasectomy semen.
I bet if you Googled it, you could get some nutrition facts right quick.
Oh my gosh.
Roxy looks like she's on it.
I'm definitely. It has actual nutrients. It says.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean,
Oh,
like
I know.
It helps exfoliate.
it's got to have. I mean, it's got something to it.
The protein.
Does it matter how much pineapple they've had?
The protein content of seminal plasma range from 20 to 60 milligrams per milliliter. I need
That's-
somebody who's smarter with numbers to
That's
tell me.
quite a bit of protein.
Yeah, that seems like quite a bit of protein.
That's actually like a
'Cause,
decent.
like,
That's a decent way to get your protein in.
Yeah, because like a milliliter is not that much liquid. So, and
So you're
that's, like-
saying that like when you blue ball yourself, eventually you catch up and it provides the necessary protein someone needs in a day.
Or
Yeah,
is
I
it
mean,
be if you know you're
a
blue
lesser
balling
man may
yourself?
need to blue ball himself.
I don't need to blue ball myself. I have people to do that for me.
Caitlin, holy shit.
Ah,
Oh no.
You heard it here first, folks.
Wait, you guys have sex?
no, we're married. I don't have time for that. I'm very
That's
busy.
gross, Sam.
I said no.
I don't need to hear about your marriage.
I don't either.
I don't care about your sex life. Just
That's
keep
what
your
the
marriage
therapist is
away
for.
from me. I'm trying to think. The weirdest.
I mean,
I really
animal piss would probably be pretty weird to get in that.
Well, we're animals.
No, we're just getting.
Are we though?
Now we're doing like. Did you guys see that draft? The drafty pod with Jason, from the Bums, and then Dougie from the Bums, and fucking Dougie picked Aranchera,
Oh yeah.
and then fucking Jason picked Aranchera tacos. Like that's the kind of fucking bullshit we're getting into right now.
We're splitting
I
hairs.
still like your pick.
I feel like gutter water from like a really shady alley that probably has rat poop in it. Like both weird and gross. Jackie.
Yeah, I wonder if anybody's ever diarrheaed in that thing.
Someone's
I-
definitely
I-
vomited.
I
I'll tell you one thing. I would not be kissing that thing.
Nope.
Like I'm not really.
I was like, I want to kiss directly into the bull part.
You know, people are like eating cereal out of that.
If
Like,
I had to
Yep.
guess,
That's true.
some dumb fucking hockey player has put their child in the cup and it
Mhm.
has poo poo pee peed everywhere.
Yep.
Because
They're like, yeah, we use a Clorox wipe. It's fine.
children should not leave the house. But I suppose if they're out in the house, that's fine. Yeah, I really can't think of anything like really, like maybe like bat poop or something. Just
Is that a
some
liquid?
If it's diarrhea,
I guess that's true.
do bad shit in a solid, liquid, or
And
gaseous.
the FBI agent that's watching my fucking internet tonight, an evening.
That's a good one. Breast milk.
Yeah, that is good.
I only want it if it's like I don't want it like I want that to come like fresh from the tit. I don't want that like I don't want like pouring a bag of breast milk in the Stanley Cup.
but
L noted breast milk advocate.
when you're going straight for the tit, it is most likely room temperature, or if not like warmer. So don't you think?
No, it's warm.
I put
It's
ice
from the
packs on
tit.
mine so that it's cold.
It's body temperature if it's coming from the tip.
But like who says you're drinking it? Like, we're just playing a flirty little game of like breast milk into the stew.
Oh, you said you wanted straight from the fucking bread.
I don't want it in the Stanley Cup. I just want it on the floor next to me.
I don't know what we're talking about anymore, man.
My point was just.
There you go.
gonna be-
Jackie lets you know it's warm.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
My point was just gonna
Obviously,
be that
it came from inside you. Obviously, it's warm.
I thought it would cool down so quickly because. Point being, I was going to suggest it probably tastes better cold.
Let me call up my lactating
Maybe
friend. Out.
There's probably
People in the
some.
comments is breast milk better warm or cold?
We're learning things about Al this evening.
Is Al going to be a breast milk girl? We got his voice.
Stoops the piss guy. Al's the breast milk girl. We're all getting labels.
she's got breast milk suppliers on speed dial.
Jackie.
Yeah, means they have
I'll give it a shot and let you know, Jackie.
I guess does the size of the boobs before they get it wouldn't, right?
I don't think
Doesn't matter.
supply and size are correlated.
I don't know, but I think that's what our dumb monkey brains believe. And that's the whole reason we all like titties.
The bigger the tits, more milk I can drink.
I think that's the whole thing.
So wait, so Jackie's mentioning something.
I don't know. She said my supply sucked.
Does that mean Jackie?
No, she has nice boobs.
I don't often.
Why did I just say that?
My
Line?
brain has not recalled Jackie's breasts in a while.
This is a great show.
Hey Jackie, when you have a minute, can you send us some scientific evidence in the DM?
Yeah, we'll be the judge of that.
Well, there's Marge. My supply sucked. Yeah, but that rack doesn't.
I don't know, Lily. I've seen some pretty large tits on men.
I've seen a nice set of tits on
Like
it.
I've seen some pretty big honkers. They get just as much respect from me. They
Weird flex, but okay.
it means I didn't know. I know that. He-
Drafty bot ranking 108 tits.
I would probably
Ah!
I would probably
think
put
that's
them
just
as
gotta-
first
gotta
because
ju-
it's fucking laser beams. They just
They're always perky.
It's gotta just be women on that episode then, because
Yeah, we can. It's just a bunch of dudes.
yeah, get real weird real fast, man.
Oh, your
I feel like we
wife's
should-
hosting. Sam, your wife
What's
is
up?
the host.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not on it.
Sam, for this draft pick, I picked Caitlin down to Caitlin Reeves.
I'm picking each tit per round.
Yeah, you should have to go by you should rank them, but then you should have to pick best A cup.
Yeah, I'm taking the left one, round one.
God, get it.
Also the
A
hard-
cups, B cups, C cups.
But that's why you picked
My
the
left
left one.
jig.
Hey, Jackie, you said what I was gonna say. I'm able, Greg. Can you look me?
No.
Based off Lily's comment here.
All right. Well,
Moving on.
now that we've sufficiently talked about breast,
Now that we're done talking about titties for the moment, we can get into favorite tweets from the week. We'll start off with Roxy's tweet. Support the Bears, make fun of Brett Favre.
You didn't announce what is this?
This is
You
tweet of the week.
I know you didn't say anything. You just tossed.
Pretty sure you just said it.
I did.
Oh, I have so hearing. I prefer to not listen to what Sam says.
Understandable.
I
Thank
get
you.
it.
But yeah, this was my tweet of the week. I think that the Chicago community has a lot more in the tank in terms of making fun of the Packers. and they don't utilize it very well. I think it's very important to highlight how big of a piece of shit Brett Favre is. And then more importantly, surprisingly, is that this helps people who have food insecurity. And so everybody should go purchase one to remind everybody else that Brett Favre sucks and fuck the Packers.
To be fair, the content of this issue is a little above the average, intelligence level of the average Bears fan.
But I think but it's real simple though, just like Brett Favre bad.
Yeah, that one's
I don't think they need I don't even think you really need to give them a real reason.
That's
you just go up and be like, Brett Favre sucks, right? And they're gonna be like, yeah.
It's a nice, simply worded T-shirt that I think Bears fans should be able to grasp.
Exactly. Right. So, and to clarify for any podcast listeners, I should read the shirt, and I apologize for that. It says,
yes, you can find our audio episodes. Where, Sam?
Well, Sam always reads the tweets.
On YouTube.
So this one says, support the Bears, make fun of Brett Favre, and give to a good cause with one shirt. If you buy this shirt on this random fucker's page, $7.50 from the shirt goes to Mississippi Food Bank. And the shirt says, Brett Favre stole money from poor people. Go Bears. It's very simple. So
it's a nice, clean message.
He did do that.
It's fun.
They're not making it up.
It's not.
Sam, am I
fake
next?
Thing. We can make you next if you need to be.
But don't put it up yet. I just want to preface this.
Okay.
Ass had a really fun time with a very specific filter in Snapchat. And this is the impetus of this tweet from our friend Steve Ness.
This is the impotence of this tweet.
He's beautiful.
Thanks, Steve. I already had enough trouble sleeping, Steve.
Look at those DSLs on Jerry, though.
Yeah, no kidding.
God damn.
I really do truly the other part of this tweet, though, is I do truly believe that he is going to live forever.
He's immortal. He's a vampire.
There is no world in which I exist that I wake up to the news that Jerry Reinsdorf has died. I just can't picture that day because it's just never going to happen.
I think you're right, Al. I think he's real life Mr. Burns.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna leave this up for the rest of the show so everyone can have this burn into their brain.
They're so kissable.
They are.
And we're pissable. Jerry sliding our DMs, man.
Yeah. Instagram versus real life is very rough here. All right, Stoop, you're next.
I thought Roxy would like this.
When the function got canceled and I get to stay home.
This is I'm ripping off a comedian and I don't remember which comedian it is, but canceling plans is like heroin.
It's John Mulaney.
Okay, that's fair. It's the best. It's the best thing. I don't care, even if I was looking forward to whatever it was. It's always just instant relief.
It's always better to not have to do something than have to do something.
That's right. That's right.
Big fan of that. Especially when it's still early enough in the day too, to where you can actually plan something else.
Well, it is.
It ends up being nothing.
It is early in the day because there's nothing I'm planning on doing that's late in the day.
More than compared to you're getting ready. You've thought about it.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
And then 10 minutes before you're supposed to leave, to where you could have mentally just enjoyed your day thinking about nothing.
Sure. Okay.
But yes, you're absolutely right.
Valid.
That's the 6 o'clock hour. It's so.
Yeah, I'm not doing. Don't invite me to something that starts after 7 p.m. I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Fun fact for Wayne and the other folks: if I dip out for a second, it's because my cat is on the stove. And I don't want him to start a fire. That's Billy Joel's job or whatever that fucker's name is. Yeah. So and you really should not hear me yell at my cat. So because I'm not very polite. Shouldn't be on the stove.
I just hang on a second. So were you trying to reference the song "We Didn't Start the Fire"?
Yes. Is that not Billy Joel?
Who is it?
It's not.
No.
It's what the fuck are they called? It's a group of letters.
No, it's not.
It's written by Billy Joel.
It's the group of "We Didn't Start the Fire." It's a
The
group
song
of.
"We Didn't Start the Fire" is by Billy Joel.
It's by Billy
fuck?
Joel.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is. What do you? Who do
Billy
you?
Joel, he didn't start the fire. Harry,
This is gonna drive me insane.
It's a lot of work you're gonna go through just to.
Sam, show the next tweet. I have to think.
Well, the next tweet is my own that I found this week.
Speaking of cats,
No
REM.
pain.
REM is who I'm thinking of.
No pain like a dad losing his muffin to a cat.
he looks so sad.
The pain in his face in the zoomed in photo which had me laughing for at least 25 minutes the other day.
Were you high?
Oh.
I was not, actually. It was just perfect. I was like, oh my God, I can feel his pain. He's just like, oh.
Okay, going back to REM, the song that they wrote that it's called, like, are you thinking of like It's the End of the World as We Know It?
Apparently, I live in a parallel universe. So just ignore me.
Well, you so confidently said I was wrong, so I like have to.
Have you
Yeah.
met me?
I mean, yeah, but like,
He's nothing if he's not confident.
If you just say what you're saying louder and more confidently than the other person, you're
Let's
right.
believe you.
That's how it works.
but then he like laughed as if I was like you did laugh confidently enough to the point where I was like, "Fuck, was I wrong?"
See, it works. I'm telling you.
Like I've literally seen Billy Joel perform that song live, and I was like,
No, you haven't.
"You're right, I wasn't actually there."
See, there you go.
That's right.
I'm glad we got that settled.
And now for What's Up Your Ass?
What's up your ass? Hang on, Stoop. Let me try one of these songs. Yeah. That's mood setting.
Yeah.
Now just think of the doctor reaching in,
My favorite
checking
part,
your prostate.
I just love that the edit, there's no neck.
I have no neck. I am a man of no neck.
You're just like, hey.
I'm not that good at graphic design, Roxy.
Graphic design is my passion.
Stoop is like looking up, did REM ever come?
So what is up your ass this week? Roxy, what do you got? Sorry.
Really don't have anything, to be brutally honest with you. I've had a pretty solid week. I guess though the first thing that popped into my mind was, I don't know if y'all saw the discourse that I was engaging in earlier this week in regards to a person in the Ghost fandom who said that if you have a seat at a concert, you should sit in it for other folks who have over you. The reason this person said this is because they have a disability or a physical ailment, which does not allow them to stand for the entire duration of the show. And so they think that everybody should have to do something nice for them because of that. And I just don't think you should give a shit about what other people do. So that's kind of what's up my ass. The fact that, like, I know you guys haven't seen Ghost, but you've probably listened to them, unfortunately, a time or two. They're not really a band you sit down for. So I think it's just weird to be like, hey, can you do this because oh no, Brian. Yeah, that's what's up my ass. Thank you for listening. I don't know if you guys agree with me or
You're
not.
welcome.
I'm team sit all day. If I paid for a seat, I'm sitting in it. People can stand. I don't care. I'm sitting in my seat. Standing is for the birds.
That's the thing, right? You can do what you want, but you don't get to tell other people what to do.
No, I won't tell you what to do. I'll bitch about it
Yeah.
quietly, but I won't tell you.
And it's especially if it's a higher energy show, you need to expect people to be standing and act accordingly. And if you still want to sit, that's cool. I love sitting down, but if I'm at a show, particularly like a hard rock or metal type of show,
He's gonna give himself a
yeah.
concussion.
You're in the fucking pit anyway. You're
I'm
kneeing
gonna-
yourself.
I'm gonna knee myself
Yeah.
in the face.
Yeah, no. That was on stage, to be clear. I don't knee myself in the face for free. You gotta pay to see that shit.
The $20 and t-shirt that I got were so worth it. Stu's fuck.
Stoop, what's up your ass this week?
Well, now it's all these concussions that are coming back to me.
Undiagnosed concussions.
Yeah, shit. God damn. I'm right on track with like people who play college football in terms of like when CTE is gonna catch me. But that's not it. Road construction, Sam. Road construction's up my ass. They're tearing up the block
Your
here.
ass.
They're tearing up my ass. They're tearing up my ass.
When I'm with
Thank you, Al. I knew Al would get that. I'm so happy. They're ripping up the road right here in front of the house. They
Ripping and
started
tearing.
they started yesterday, and my car is just fucked already. It's just fucked. And somehow every single road in this whole town is under construction simultaneously, and I just want to die. No, please don't clip that. I missed the first note, and I feel terrible about it. I'm very self-conscious, but if we're gonna clip that, I gotta auto-tune it or something.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to take that up with the social media team.
Yeah.
All right.
At our giant corporation here.
So I don't know, just like whoever's like coordinating all the road construction, if you could just like pick a road at a time and not all of them at once, that'd be cool. Thank you.
This is why Paul Vallis should have been elected mayor.
Yeah, mayor of Skokie.
He would have controlled the roads all the way through Illinois.
Yeah.
Al, what about you? What's up your ass this week?
I've got two things. First,
Whoa.
Ooh, that's a stretch.
the DMV yesterday. It took me 45 minutes to go 7 miles to spend over an hour at the DMV.
That's it.
Renew my license, and the system went down while I was there, so it took even longer. And then they
Wait. The system went down, or there was system of a down was there?
both.
Oh shit, that's great.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, the guy came out and was like, "So, could be back up in 5 minutes. Could be a really long time. You can leave or you can stay. Up to you." And I was like, "I've already trekked out here. My ass is sitting in this seat until you give me a new driver's license."
How long did it take?
I got there at like 4.
No. I'm sorry. How long was the system? No.
Oh, like maybe 20 minutes, but
that's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
The other thing that's up my ass is that you guys may or may not know, but I just turned 26, and I have to pay for my own health insurance now.
Yay!
Welcome to the rest of your life.
It's so fucking expensive. My dad.
Ooh.
Okay, but
For
my
shit,
dad.
healthcare too. Don't forget, it's expensive, and the coverage sucks.
You're right. My dad the other day was like, "Yeah, that's not that bad what you're going to be paying. That's about what I pay." And I was like, "You do realize that your coverage is for 5 people right now, right? And I'm one person."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's too bad you're not 5 people. You could be in sync.
I could be tearing up your ass.
That's right. But only if you were 5 people.
But only
Think
if
of-
you were 5 people.
I think everybody here though has had their DMV story. I had to take my dad, which thinking about it now, this was like the biggest waste of time. But nonetheless, took my dad to get a real ID during 2020. Heart of COVID, essentially, 2020, October. Took us 4 hours. We were standing outside because they wouldn't let anybody in the building except for the it was like a count like per in the building in general. So like all these motherfuckers going in to get like their new stickers also counted. Took 4 fucking hours. So I completely understand. Shit sucks.
Just
But
like
congrats on getting your license.
Yeah, you can drive.
I'm officially a Chicago resident and a voter of the hashtag 11th Ward.
And I pay for my own insurance. Shit sucks. You're now that you have your own insurance, you're like, do I really need to go to the fucking doctor? You're like,
And you don't. That's the thing.
Why-
You don't
why-
need it. You don't need insurance. Fuck it. It's everything's fine. You don't need insurance.
Just go on WebMD, sort by lowest rating,
That's right.
find that doctor. They won't charge you much. They need your business.
Those are the ones that give you those are the ones that give you the good drugs too.
They only have one name. It's like Dr. Michael.
Share. Yeah.
Two names. No.
Sam, what's up your ass?
You know, somebody's been asking me that a lot lately. It's weird. I don't know. I'm kind of with Roxy. Like, I don't really have anything this week that's been bugging me.
We get it. You're about to go on vacation.
Look at us in our white privilege.
I am.
It's so
on
sick.
vacation, which is fine.
You're what?
What?
Who?
I said I'm going on vacation,
Oh,
which is fine.
I missed them. You're going on vacation.
How nice of the state to let you around kids for a few days. Did you
Florida has different laws than
Very true.
There actually, fun fact, there actually are no laws in the state of Florida.
That's true. There not a single one.
You can go
Not
kick
one.
Mickey Mouse in the dick.
Except if you're a gay teacher, you're not allowed to tell
Yeah,
kids.
Yeah.
That's the only law.
Very important law.
Yeah, I mean, other than the fucking sports book commercials that are going to be playing nonstop during NFL season, that's like it. Like, that's all you're going to see.
It is a lot. It is a lot of gambling ads. It's a lot.
It's going to get worse. I mean, I know we have the same 2 points bet ads that run all White Sox season, but it's about to get way worse. Because now you're going to have football, hockey, and basketball all running, and it's just
shout out Paige Sporanic though. Hit me up. What's up?
How you doing?
How you doing?
October is truly the greatest month. Like September 15th to like October 15th is like the best 30-day stretch on the entire planet because you get all the sports, and then it's getting close to spooky season, or it is spooky season. You hopefully don't want to kill yourself with the heat, but maybe global warming will change that.
Oh shit! All right,
pretty fucking nice outside.
We just need a big fan, and global warming will be solved.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of climate change. Actually, I'm a climate change activist, but like on the side of climate.
On the side,
yeah.
Like Obama said, we're gonna have change, and this is what he meant.
Yeah.
See, if I was like reaping the benefits of like the shit that's causing climate change, like if I was actually making some fucking money, then I probably would.
No, the benefit is that the extinction of the human race. That's the benefit.
Every time the client,
you're just not looking at the bigger picture. See,
well, we won't see that, so it doesn't really.
Yeah, but that's okay. I sleep better at night knowing that we'll be gone soon. Like all
yeah, but you're probably gonna live.
All of the people will be gone soon.
Is what I'm implying. Like
Roxy's
it won't
looking
impact us.
No, that's okay. As long as I know for sure that people are gonna stop happening soon.
Cool.
Good night, everybody.
As long every time the climate changes, someone gives me $20. That's what Roxy's trying to get. Yep, that will do it for this week's ASScast. Does anybody want to plug anything before we get out of here?
Not really.
No.
Oh, you should follow us on all of the social media platforms.
Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, the only important ones.
Grinder.
Grinder.
Tina and I are
RedTube.
OnlyFans. RedTube.
You know.
Yes, they have been putting out great stuff. There's reels on Instagram. There's TikToks out there. I just put a blog out. Go read it. It'll tell you all how I feel about football season. I like football. I don't like the other shit that comes with it. So Tuesday, we will be talking out our ass again. Stoop and I will have a guest on. And then we'll see you again for ASScast next Thursday. So without further ado, bye.